William Lee Golden.
Joe Bonsall.
I'm Duane Allen.
And I'm Richard Sterban. I'm the guy with the low voice.
And we are the Oak Ridge Boys.
Well, we decided to take the equipment to Nevada, where we were working for a week, and we recorded all the shows. And we put the control board behind the curtain where we wouldn't realize that we were being recorded, and we just turned it on. We turned off all the knobs except for the volume, and we cut it raw. And we recorded every show, 22 shows in 2 years. And from that, we picked the best and put it together in an album of 14 songs.
Yes, called Boys Night Out. You can get it at iTunes today. I think we've been very fortunate to have had album after album full of great songs written by some of the greatest writers in the world that live right here in Nashville. And, you have to go back to Fancy Free album in 1981. That had Elvira on it. And it's kind of hard to deny the fact that that was the biggest selling album we ever had because of Elvira. But I think we've been very fortunate over the years, whether we've been recording love songs or fun songs or up-tempo or down-tempo, gospel songs, patriotic flavored songs, no matter what we've recorded all these years. I think we've been very blessed to be together to make a lot of great music and to make some music I think that has been important, that it still endures after all this time. So that's one of the great things about being around a long time. You get to sing a lot of songs and get to play a lot of shows, and God's been very good to the Oak Ridge Boys, man. Here we still are, and good things are still going on, so we're very blessed. Well, the book publishers wanted a book that was an inside look at the group, that was a fun inside look at the group, and with some great stories and maybe things that haven't been told before. So I went to work on it, and it took me about 6 months to complete the process, and it comes out May 1st on Harvest House Publishing, On the Road with the Oak Ridge Boys. I think it's going to be a fun read for people that like our group. I think they're going to like being a fly on the wall in our world.
Well, I think it's a great thing for country music. Country music is certainly reaching its broadest audience since we've can remember, that I can remember, but there's a lot of great talent in country music. A lot of the young bands and young groups are just doing a fantastic job, and they're making great music, and we're fans of the new country music that's being made.
I think all of the young kids that have come into our business in the last several years have taken the bar, and they've raised it several levels, and country music is bigger and better than it's ever been before. And as a result of these young kids, a lot of new young fans have come and become fans of country music. So in a lot of ways, today's country music has become today's pop music. But I think that's a very, very good thing. I really do.
I think any time that the industry is celebrated it's a great thing. And CRS has become something I know we've been a part of off and on for all of these years, just like CMA Fan Fest, which is now, it used to be Fan Fair. I mean, we go way back to the middle 70s attending all of these things constantly. And I think it's great to see people here who are a part of the business, who are the movers and shakers in the business. In this situation, you've got the radio programmers and radio disc jockeys from all over the country. It gives us a chance to thank them. Even if we're too old for them to be playing now, if that's the case, that's fine. Thank you for all the years you played us. Decades of Oak Ridge Boys on the radio. There's never been a guarantee you're supposed to be on radio your whole career. So we don't have any bones to pick with anybody. If you're not playing our new stuff, thank you for when you did.
Well, first of all, staying together, we all love each other. We all know that we're different as the day and night is long, but we respect each other. We respect that we're different. And the differences that you see in each of the four of us is what adds up and makes the one Oak Ridge Boys what it is. It's the differences. And sometimes those rubs that we might have in our personalities bring out an energy. And that energy is what people see on stage. We all contribute to the one.
And I think another thing that has given us longevity is the fact that the Oak Ridge Boys still love to sing. That's the time of the day that we all get excited, is when it's time to start getting ready to go on stage. And when the music starts, it's like we come alive. We're still young boys at that point. And every night, there's not a night that we don't enjoy being out there and singing to whatever audience we're singing to. So it's the love of music as well as loving and respecting each other.
I think you learn every day. I think every day you put a stone on. Every day, every song, every decision is a stone that you put on the mountain. The mountain eventually becomes you and what you're doing. No stones, no mountain. So every experience is important. If it's a downside, I heard Duane just say a minute ago that even the rubs, you gain energy from these things. You got to learn and you got to press forward, and you have to have good health. So the Oak Ridge boys at our age are thankful for the fact that all of us have had good health, good stamina, our voices are strong, we sing good, we're feeling good still today in 2015. That alone is a gigantic energy experience. Just the fact that we are still doing this at a very high level. Years ago, I don't know that any of us would have said, well, in 2015, you're still going to be playing 150 dates, you're going to record new and relevant music, and people like Courtney's still going to want to talk to you at CRS. I don't think any of us could have imagined that, but here we are. And I hope we're here for a long time yet to come, because we love being the Oak Ridge boys, and I think we've learned from every little stone. Well, we're planning 2016 and 17 and 18 right now. I mean, we're trying to look at we're looking at new recording projects where there's things on the table being discussed right now for possibly a brand new album full of new country songs. Our Christmas tour is a big thing we do every year. It's a gigantic event for the Oak Ridge boys. We will do our 26th annual Christmas tour this year, where we all of a sudden go out and do big Christmas shows, and it's a lot of fun. The one thing we have never been able to plan to do is to slow down or stop. That's our legacy. I was talking to my wife just this morning about, we're looking at the future and, retirement things and money things and all. And I said, well, boy, I just pray to God that I'm still singing like my partners are when I'm their age, because I'm a whole lot younger than.
He's our baby.
Hey, now, wait a minute.
Yeah.